The following is a Reddit post by American transgender woman who has recently undergone sex reassignment surgery. This person is experiencing pain during dilation even with the small dilator, and decided to publicly document their healing process. The link to the original post will be pinned in the comment section down below. However, be warned that the post is very explicit and graphic in nature. This video is for information and educational purposes. Please, do not send anybody hate. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
It's still too raw and fleshy, and I don't even know how to use those muscles to push water out. So I don't know how you girls douche after 2 weeks. Can you guys give me some hints? Anyway, here's the surgical site. Trigger warning, this is gory. See this white stuff, the skin? That's because it's wet. You have to keep the area dry all the time, or it's just not going to heal. And I don't know how that's possible if you have to dilate. You guys, my doctor says to dilate 3 times a day and for 10 minutes each, but I tried that and it wasn't working out for me because every time I would put the dilator in, which is very small, by the way, let me show you this one. It looks big on camera, but it's only 5 inches in length and like 1.25 inches, like less than 1/4. An inch, I would say just 1 inch in width. This is really, really small. Like probably the size of, almost the size of the length of your phone, minus 2 inches. Anyway, this little thing is so hard to get in me for dilating 3 times a day. So I switched it. I went to 4 times a day for 20 minutes, and that seems to be working for me. So my doctor, she says that's okay, because I've asked her before I had the procedure done. I did my homework. Let's just say I did my homework. And I was like, doctor, do you think it's possible I can leave the dilator in longer so that I get stretched out and it doesn't hurt that much when I size up? And she was totally okay with that. So don't size up until your doctor says, but I've been using this little thing since I got out of the hospital, and it's already been a week. So this is my 2nd week post-op. And yeah, back to the surgical site. So you have to keep this area dry or it's not going to heal properly. But since I'm dilating 4 times a day, I actually want to dilate 5 times a day because I want it to work, you know what I mean? And it hurts every time I put this little thing in me. It hurts. And also they want you to keep this area dry. So every time I dilate, I go use the wipes and then I pat dry with the paper towel. Probably not a good idea, the paper towel is not smooth, but that's my only options right now. I didn't go and I don't use toilet tissue, only because I use a bidet and I have a bunch of washcloths that I use to pat dry and soap. So I don't use toilet paper, but probably should have bought some just so I could pat dry the area. Yeah, so right now, I took a pain pill because it was sore from, I went grocery shopping and I had no food, so I needed to do some grocery shopping. And you're not allowed to carry anything over 10 pounds for the first 8 weeks, I believe. But I had I had assistance, but still I did a little too much at the grocery store. Anyway, this is my 2nd week update. Sorry for all the rambling, but this is very important information. I had the colon vaginoplasty, and these are scars from where they took out the intestine. I think they took it out from the left side, but I don't know why there's holes literally everywhere. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of them. They're small. They're going to heal good. I do really good with healing as far as those kind of scars, but this right here I'm worried about. Because look how nasty that looks. Like, I want it to heal, and I wish I could put ointment or something on it, but I can't because you have to keep it dry. Anyway, I'm done rambling. Thank you for watching.
Here are some of the responses to the post.
Thank you for sharing all this with us. Also, it doesn't look gross. I've seen some people with 3 to 4 weeks progress, and they had way more inflammation and issues. I hope yours resolves soon for you. It looks like you're healing so well overall.
Fun fact: the extra incisions are from the micro cameras and tools going into you to construct the vaginal tunnel. You're doing amazing, babe. I've been using paper towel as well in the V area, and it is a bitch to deal with. I also literally use pieces of paper from my writing book to wave air in front of it to extra dry it too.
My bestie uses her hairdryer on cool.
I am considering getting a brand new hairdryer now just for this. Don't want to use my 30-year-old one passed down from my mom. God knows what buildup would be blowing out into my pussy.
I already bought a new one just for this. It is going to stay in the box until February when it is finally my turn.
We think alike. I waved the pamphlet from my dilator box to dry my kitty.
Go on Amazon, look up hand battery-operated fans. They're about $14.
The stomach entrances are probably cause of robotic assistance, I assume. If you got that, that's huge. The robotic assistance procedures seem to have better overall long-term results for a lot of the internal stuff. Obviously, though, right now it's just healing time. I had to force myself to not make conclusions about my results in the first few months, but time is proving I might not even need a revision at this point, or if I do, it's going to be so minor I will likely be sent home the same day. I'm not even worried. Once the surgery is done, the hard part's over, it's just recovery, and so much dilating. Stay motivated. Dilation is so important.
Thanks so much. Yes, dilation is exhausting, but I just got dust myself off and do it again.
I love how free and open you are in posting this video.
I had wound dehiscence as well. Maybe after washing, just let it air dry and use betadine solution to pat it afterwards. That's what I did.
I don't recall being told to keep the area dry, but I had peritoneal pull-through vaginoplasty. It's hard to keep it dry when blood and lube are dripping out of it. I also had a tear on my left labia from dilating. Overall, I am glad to have Dr. Anger as my surgeon, and UCSD aftercare is amazing.
Is that the dilator your doctor gave you? Mine are totally different. They're sole source and taper with a little crook on the end. I have 5 of them all together in different diameter. Was just curious. I'm 10 weeks post-op tomorrow. Penile inversion method. I've had hard time keeping mine dry like down at my butt, and it stays really tender if I don't keep it dry enough. I put up a little fold of gauze and just tuck it in until it is out of sight, and it helps. Once you get raw and a little tear or anything, it makes dilation really unpleasant. They gave me a bunch of lidocaine lube in individual syringe, without any needles of course. You just take the rubber cap off and stick in there and push the gel up in you, and it numbs things up and is super slick. Congratulations, girlfriend, and I hope everything goes well for you. Thanks for sharing. Hugs.
You can ask for rectal Valium. It helps relax the pelvic floor and will make dilating easier.
Can I ask who your doctor is? I do have a doctor picked out currently. I'm just curious, who did yours?
It was done by Dr. Anger and Dr. Liu with the UCSD medical team.
A lot of the stuff on the stomach was for drainage during the surgery. As for keeping things dry, it can be tricky. Be naked often so you don't have moisture to worry about from underwear. Also, my care team had me douching with a betadine saline mixture, and betadine is good to dry up a bit. There was also some sort of powder that told me to put on any sores that develop to help dry those up. I won't give you any guidance on how often you should dilate, as every doctor has their own guidance for it and they know what's best for their surgery method.
I am still curious to know what data all these gender surgeons are relying on to come up with their individual dilation schedules for patients.
This is amazing. Thanks for sharing. Your healing is fantastic. Dilation is hard, especially for the first 12 weeks, but then it gets easier and you size up with relative ease. I do 3 times per day with 10 to 15 mins for each size, with 30 minutes on the last one. I am on the 4th size of Soul Source now, with just the last one to up to.
Did you have colon vaginoplasty done in all one step? Or did you get zero depth first?
I did it all in one step.
By no means an expert, as I'm hoping I can even get surgery. But I saw someone got it approved to just sleep with it in, so they didn't have to do the dilation 3 times a day. I have no specifics, like if it was the right away, and how many months after the sex change surgery was such instruction given.
I thought of that, but I don't know how I would keep a dilator in all night.
Sorry, sis, but I smell a revision for you in the near future. I've had the colon method, and it was not bloody like that 2 weeks post-op, and it did not hurt dilating with a dilator bigger than the one you have. The one you have doesn't even curve, so that could also be a reason why it hurts. You could also have granulation tissue inside that may need to be addressed. After a month, you'll know if a revision is needed, if you're smart. My first procedure, which was penial inversion technique, was done by that bitch Dr. Gallagher, who pretty much botched me. I could barely put any dilator in. My clit looked weird. She said it's fine, and that the swelling would go down, but never did. And I just didn't have much depth, no matter how many times I dilated. And after a few months, the hole just closed up. I knew within a month, post-surgery, I was going to need a revision and started the whole research process over where I soon discovered Dr. Del Corral, who saved my life. I got the colon method for my revision. He was fortunately able to fix everything. And because the vaginal canal doesn't close nowhere near as fast as a penial technique, I dilate once or twice a week without any issues. Of course, sizing up can hurt, but other than that, it's cool. Also, does your clit have sensation?
Yes, my clit is super sensitive, and I'm not sure if its good sensation kind of hurts to the touch.
Just remember what I said. After about a month or so, you'll know if a revision is needed. You'll feel it deep down in your soul. And if you feel that's going to be the case, go ahead and immediately start doing your research, because it could be a while to schedule you to get back on that table.
Thanks for sharing, but OMG, I almost passed out. This must be unbelievably painful.
Hi, I'm 20 days post-robotic assisted colon vaginoplasty. Your clit, like mine, I would guess is so sensitive simply because of the swelling. Give it a couple more weeks, and I think you'll start to feel that painful sensation ease and eventually become more pleasurable. The area I would follow up with your surgeon about is the pain in dilation. In my experience so far, dilation hasn't been painful, maybe a little uncomfy at times. Other areas of your healing are looking beautiful. I'm amazed how little swelling you have. She looks so good.
Just a reminder, this video simply voices over the Reddit post and some of the responses and is not meant to be used as medical advice. If you believe you have been harmed by medical transition or want to help those who have been harmed, you can check out some links in the description of this channel. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like to raise awareness and to help me out. For those of you who stuck around so far, I hope you enjoy some of music I made. Most of tracks will be available on streaming platforms including Spotify. Links will be in the descriptions, and thanks for the support you have shown for me and my artistic expression. I know some of you said how much my dance and music live streams helped you in the past. I am planning to start live streaming dance and music on one of my music channels. I hope to see some of you there at some point. Love you.
Love the way you make me feel, make me feel. You love the way I make you kneel. It's the way you help me heal, help me heal. It's the way I help you heal, help you heal, help me heal. the way you help me heal. Help you heal. Help me heal. Help you heal. Make me feel. You love the way I make you feel. Make you feel. I love the way you make me new. It's the way you help me heal. Help you heal. Help me heal. Help you heal. Help me heal. Help you make me feel. I love the way you make me feel. Make me feel. You love the way I make you new. It's the way you help me heal. Help me heal. It's the way you help me heal. Help you heal. Help me heal. Help you make me feel. Help you heal. Make me feel. You love the way I make you feel. Make you feel. I love the way you make me new. It's the way you help me heal. Help you heal. Help me heal. Help you heal. Help me heal. Help you I love the way you make me feel. Make you feel. You love the way I make you new. It's the way you help me heal. Help me heal. It's the way you help me heal. Help me heal. Help me heal. Help you heal. Make me feel. You love the way I make you feel. Make you feel. I love the way I make you new. It's the way you help me heal. Help you heal. It's the way you help me heal. Help you heal. Help me heal. Help you make me feel. Help you I love the way I make you feel. Make you feel. I love the way I make you new. It's the way you help me heal.